Yeah.
People don't understand that, and having come from the appliance industry, that was a major issue. People just don't understand how to prepare food.
And that's correct. We have a generation or two now that doesn't know how to do that. Fortunately, we're getting back, that generation, this next generation is getting back into wanting to know that. And that's where I come from. I work for MSU Extension, and we do education. And we've done a great job of educating growers. And I look at it and I say that, how can I really help somebody who's at the top of their game? Because we have some of these growers out here are some of the best in the world. We would attest to that. They are the best growers in the world. Some of them travel quite extensively to find out the best, the newest growing techniques. But on the other hand, we have some of the most ignorant consumers on food production and on food safety, food processing. And so I look at it and say, probably I can make more inroads into helping my growers by helping the consumers understand what this is all about.
I think an issue is the seasonality of our produce, especially here, since we have a growing season that's really May through September. You know, at a grocery store, everything is available all the time while here. And I think to attract people to our local food, that goes in with the education of teaching seasonality of our food. I think that would probably get people to, you know, come down here. If they knew they could get a strawberry, or if they knew they could get a tomato.
Yeah, there's a book out there, I think it's the 100-mile diet or something like that, where you eat things that come within 100 miles. And if you do that, you're going to have to change basically what you eat.
Your life.
Life, yeah. How many of you have, it's an interesting question to find out, how many of you eat turnips in the past month? One. How many of you have eaten, well, this is the summertime, you don't have to eat them this time. How many of you have eaten beets in the past month? Okay, good. Okay. What you're going to have to do is do that kind of, get rid of the seasonality aspect of it. You're going to have beans in December. You're not going to have corn in December. You're not going to have tomatoes in December, other than canned. Okay, but you're going to have to go back to some of the food ways that Grandma and Grandpa used to have in terms of, you know, beets, rutabagas, turnips, cabbage, you know, all those things. When you can it, and a lot of people don't know how to can these days. Although that's coming back too, which is kind of interesting. I'm glad to see that coming back. A little comment about these asparagus and fresh produce is that actually, if you buy asparagus in December, you're better off buying frozen asparagus.
Absolutely.
Than you are. Michigan frozen asparagus in December has more nutrition than frozen asparagus in December. I wouldn't buy the canned stuff because the canning process takes a lot of nutrition. Frozen stuff, that's going to be locally grown. So really, frozen